6 red flags, hinting 1000 LB Sisters Season 5 could be canceled. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. 1000 LB Sisters season, the 9th of May never happened, and it's time to talk about the main reasons why the series could get the axe, some of which are very dramatic and interesting. In past seasons, the series tracked the journeys of Tammy and Amy Slayton, who both needed to lose weight. Together, they weighed 1,000 pounds. In order to access bariatric surgery, they had to lose enough weight to qualify for surgical procedures. Amy did so before Tammy. Tammy had a harder time getting motivated to lose weight. She partied with friends and had unstable relationships with feeder boyfriends, including her now ex Jerry Sykes. Tammy often lashed out at the people who loved her the most, including her own sister, Amy. Her sibling found the drive to lose weight because she hoped to become a mom. Fortunately, she got her surgery in 2019 and welcomed 2 sons. Tammy moved at a slower pace, getting her operation in 2022. Tammy's TikTok is a vibrant place where she shares her innermost feelings with fans. Quite often, Tammy doesn't hold back. So, when a fan, Francis Chartrand 199, commented on the post shown above, it seemed like Tammy might have a lot to say. However, she only liked the post below. By liking the post, Tammy seemed to be hinting that the rumors about the show's demise were true. In a sense, she was adding fuel to the fire. For that reason, it's safe to say that the series' future is up in the air. The show's been running since January 1st, 2020. It's a series that fans are used to watching, but everyone's changed so much. It's the evolution of the cast members that makes it fascinating. However, that may also be what brings the series down. As Tammy gets thinner and more independent, she is showing a stronger sense of self. Meanwhile, Amy's hit turbulence in her life. Tammy's gotten some harsh criticism online, and one cruel fan compared her to a Family Guy character, Peter Griffin. Even her nickname, Queen Tammy, has been mocked, although it could be argued that Tammy's true reality, TV royalty. In a now-deleted TikTok post, Tammy was extremely upset due to the Family Guy diss. She exploded, telling fans to, "Tammy's feelings are valid. She's tired of being criticized after doing so much work to try and meet people's expectations. Tammy looks beautiful, even if she doesn't resemble a Barbie fresh out of the box. She has her own kind of beauty, but some people can't see it. Those who aren't open-minded about women may find the newfound fashion plate Tammy lacking, but that doesn't mean that she isn't attractive. They are projecting their own issues onto her. Online, if she wants to, she can control what she sees. She can stop comments. However, when she appears on the show, it inevitably sparks an array of hate that's spread far and wide. That could be a reason why she will eventually choose to leave the series. If she does, it might be canceled. Amy's had some problems lately, but showed off her son, Glenn Halterman, online, as seen above via Instagram. After a trip to a local drive-through safari park went dangerously awry. Amy was with her now fiancé, Brian Lovvorn, with whom she's currently planning a wedding. At that location, Amy was bitten by a camel. She was injured, but that pain and suffering wasn't the worst of it, as she was destined to get arrested on drugs charges. This issue put her custody arrangement at risk. She had to follow the court's rules in order to retain custody of her children. This may have frightened her. In time, she may decide that putting her kids on the show isn't a smart move. If so, it might lead to the series' cancellation. Tammy worked hard to get where she is now. See her journey to bariatric surgery in the post shown above. After that surgical procedure, she began to slim down drastically. All told, she lost 500 pounds. Her current weight as of early July 2025 is 238 pounds. For her, that's very slim. She looks like a whole new woman. Tammy looks gorgeous. Now that she's hit this style, she may feel like her journey on the show, so much of which was centered on weight loss, is over. If so, she may move on to new opportunities. Even a spin-off could be an option for her, something that doesn't offer the family members she feuds with as much screen time. In fact, in theory, her show wouldn't need to feature them at all. Tammy's a big star and she can make her own choices. The network would probably bend over backwards for her. Tammy is looking good and seems to be feeling great after losing 15 pounds. She used to be very self-conscious about her excess skin, as it was commented on a lot. In the past, Tammy's cried because people picked on her, talking about the loose skin under her chin and her missing tooth. That kind of shade from fans was a bit irresponsible, as Tammy has talked about being depressed in the past. She's had very dark thoughts. When people pour salt in her psychic wounds, it stings, and it could even be dangerous. Luckily, Tammy seems to be thriving despite some truly terrible remarks from fans. However, she's showing the world that change is possible. While there's more to a woman than how they look, a lot more, Tammy is clearly reveling in her tightened skin. Her mobility problems aren't as extreme as seen in the post above, where she's dancing. Tammy has tangled with family members in particular. Her issues with Amanda Halterman have become intense, a real thorn in Tammy's side. In fact, Amanda once told Tammy to get out of her house. The two women don't mix well, and tension with Amanda and other family members has left Tammy increasingly frustrated. Tammy has also had issues with Chris Combs' wife, Brittany Combs, which could possibly threaten the series' future. In 1000 LB Sisters Season 7, Brittany wasn't exactly Tammy's favorite person. Yes, Tammy created tension by constantly living with relatives or planning to live next door. She probably should take some responsibility for that. However, her family members are rambunctious people who give as good as they get. With all of these stressors in mind, it's quite possible that the rumors about the cancellation of 1000 LB Sisters could be true. If so, the show's end will truly be the end of an era. Without the series on the air, 1000 LB Sisters fans will need to keep tabs on the famous sisters via social media. It won't be the same, but maybe it's the best that they'll be able to do. When 1000 LB Sisters premiered on TLC, it focused on the weight loss journeys of Tammy Slayton and her sister, Amy Slayton. Together, the sisters weighed over 1,000 pounds and were looking to make a serious life change. The show has chronicled their journeys, and over time, Tammy has proven she's committed to keeping the weight off. At her heaviest, the reality star weighed over 700 pounds. But after undergoing bariatric surgery in 2022, she dropped over 500 pounds. The next step in her journey was skin removal surgery. However, doctors advised against it because she wasn't taking care of herself. This frustrated Tammy, who hoped to get over this hurdle in her weight loss, but her perseverance is nothing short of inspiring. I want skin removed pretty much everywhere on my body. My legs, my stomach, my arms, my face. I wish it was possible to just do all of it at once. She said on 1000 LB Sisters, "I just want to be able to walk around better without losing balance. It's hard to walk because of the skin. I walk like a daggone penguin. My belly goes this way and I'm going that way." After multiple denials from surgeons, Tammy finally met with a surgeon in Pittsburgh, Dr. Peter Rubin, at the end of last season, was willing to take on her case. She was approved for skin removal on her lower stomach and chin, but everywhere else would have to be separate surgeries. The positive news was short-lived, though. After reviewing her labs, he discovered she was not consuming enough protein and has a possible lung issue. This is when Tammy confirms her excessive vaping usage, which she's kept a secret from her surgeons. Because of this, her surgeries were put on hold until she gets her health under control and stops vaping entirely. According to Dr. Rubin, this could take months at minimum. Ultimately, it's up to Tammy and how much she wants it. Tammy's reaction was to be expected from someone with so many internal demons. She stormed off the set and appeared to insist that vaping wasn't an issue. While it wasn't great news for Tammy at the time, she listened to her surgeon and after a recent visit, was officially cleared for her skin removal surgery. "I'm giving you the green light to go back to Pittsburgh and get you scheduled to have your skin removed," her bariatric surgeon, Dr. Eric Smith, revealed. "I've spoken to Dr. Rubin, and he's on the same back as me. He's comfortable proceeding with your skin removal surgery. So, let's get it done." Tammy's commitment has been evident not only on the show, but on her social media accounts as well. She shares recipes, hacks, motivational quotes, and videos, all of which have clearly been a contributing factor to this exciting life update. It's not the end of her journey by any means, but it's kind of that final reward of, "I've done all that hard work and now I can have this battle scar removed from me," Dr. Smith added. Tammy's elated by the news, while at the same time completely shocked. 1000 LB Sisters has been accused of promoting unhealthy weight loss practices in the past, and Tammy has even come under fire for some of her past relationships, platonic and romantic. By ignoring her harshest critics and using it as motivation to prove the haters wrong, she inspires our own journeys of self-love and acceptance. It's inspiring and helps with motivation to see how much weight Tammy lost. Especially with addiction to food and drugs, one viewer wrote. Wow. I just started season 7, episode 5, and had to pause to say this. Okay, I shall continue watching. You go, Tammy. I'm honestly loving Tammy this season. She finally seems genuinely happy, and I am beyond impressed with the weight loss. I hope everything works out for her after years of being miserable, said another. With Tammy stepping into this new phase of her life that includes her new partner, Andrea, hopefully that means she's finally on the path to feeling like her most confident self who is able to enjoy her life to its fullest potential instead of just merely living. 1000 LB Sisters stars. Amanda Halterman and Amy Slayton may have all the love in the world for each other, but their current feud is difficult on both sides, with neither sister actually in the right about each other. While it's clear that Amy and Amanda have always had their differences, the sisters' issues on 1000 at LB Sisters Season 7 have been difficult to watch. Amy, who's been dealing with the fallout of her divorce from Michael Halterman and the legal issues that threatened her family, has been getting a lot of heat from Amanda, who's been handling problems of her own. While Amanda is older than Amy and their other sister, Tammy Slayton, it's been clear for quite some time that she treats them as though they're far less mature than they actually are. While Amy, the youngest of the family, has been dealing with some tremendous legal issues that left her children vulnerable, Amanda's patience with her sister has appeared to wear thin in recent episodes of the series. Though Amanda has Amy's best interest in mind, it's been clear from her attitude that she's been struggling to communicate with Amy in a way that feels like she actually cares. Although 1000 LB Sisters doesn't show every interaction between the Slayton family as a whole, Amy and Amanda have been shown on screen struggling to connect in the past. While Amy and Amanda don't frequently interact on their own on the show, it's been proven time and time again that Amy doesn't frequently think to fill her siblings in on her life, instead taking more of a lone wolf approach to her life as an adult. While she's often seen talking to Tammy, when big things happen in her life, Amy's quick to keep to herself rather than share the good news. After getting engaged in a recent episode of 1000 LB Sisters to her fiancé Brian Lovvorn, Amy shared the news with Tammy as she was present for the engagement, but she didn't appear to care to make it clear to the rest of her family that she'd had a major life development. Amanda, who'd heard about the engagement through the grapevine of their family, waited for Amy to tell her the news on her own, but when Amy didn't bite, she asked for herself. Hurt that Amy didn't share, Amanda wasn't as warm or kind as she probably would have been otherwise. Just days after confirming her engagement, 1000 LB Sisters star Tammy Slayton is celebrating her and fiancé Andrea's anniversary. Although Tammy, 38, has not shared exactly what anniversary the couple have marked, she recently confirmed they were engaged after almost 3 years of dating. Tammy and Andrea marked their anniversary with a very unusual gift. TikTok at Tammy, L.Slayton. To mark the occasion, Tammy organized a very unique gift for her love. She requested a cameo from fellow TLC stars Darcy and Stacey Silva, twins who appeared on 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days before starring in their own series, Darcy Stacey. The mutual fandom was evident as the twins shared their message. Tammy booked this. The twins, 50 said, "We love you." Like Tammy, Darcy and Stacey starred in their own TLC reality series. Instagram at Darcy Silva. After joking around on a vibration platform which made their voices shake, the twins sent well wishes to Tammy and Andrea. "Happy anniversary, you guys. You guys are the best. We've got to meet you. We are so excited of what your future holds. You guys are the dream team and the top couple." Tammy and Andrea's engagement. Tammy let news slip of her engagement while speaking on the Creative Chaos podcast in June 2025. When talking about her relationship, the reality star referred to Andrea as her fiancé, stopping the host in his tracks. My fiancé, we kind of just chill at home," Tammy began. That's when the host jumped in. "Hold on, you said fiancé?" The news came as a shock to the host and to Tammy's millions of fans. During the interview, Tammy was wearing her necklace with Andrea's name on it. Tammy blushed as she confirmed the exciting news and held up her sparkling engagement ring. "Have mercy, that is so cute," the host reacted. Tammy confirmed she and Andrea had been together for almost 3 years now. While Tammy didn't reveal any of the details of just how the proposal happened, Hopefully, viewers will get more insight on the next season of 1000 LB Sisters. How did Tammy and Andrea meet? The news comes just months after the pair went public with their relationship, ahead of season 7 of the hit reality show. Andrea appeared in the series as she and Tammy went on a date to a bowling alley. Tammy and I met on a dating app. I had just got on there. I wasn't on there very long, Andrea shared. I saw her and she saw me and we just started talking, and it's been like every day since. In May 2025, Tammy took to TikTok to post a selfie taken with Andrea, marking the first time she had shared a joint photo with her partner. "You know, I never found love until I looked into your eyes," she wrote. Fans of 1000 LB Sisters have followed siblings Tammy and Amy Slayton along for not only their weight loss journey, but also their romances. The reality show centers around sisters Tammy, 38, and Amy, 37, as they tackle weight loss, life, love, and everything in between. In 7 seasons, fans have seen boyfriends and girlfriends come and go, and watch as the sisters deal with heartbreak and divorce. Following news of Amy's surprise engagement and the debut of Tammy's newest relationship, we take a look back at their full relationship history over the years. Amy is currently in a relationship with Brian Lovvorn, with the pair recently announcing their engagement. In the latest episode of the reality show, aired in May 2025, it was revealed that Amy's boyfriend, Brian, proposed at Henderson Haunt's haunted house in Henderson, Kentucky in October 2024. Even Amy's ring is in keeping with the spooky theme of the engagement. She flashed the piece of jewelry to cameras. Instead of a traditional diamond, Brian gifted his new fiancée with a silver band decorated with 2 skeleton hands forming a heart. Amy's sisters Tammy and Misty were there to witness the special moment, but Amy soon revealed there was a secret proposal just 2 weeks into their relationship. "Originally, he slipped a green apple ring pop on my finger while I was asleep, about 2 weeks into our relationship," Amy, 37, told People. "I was shocked at first, and I said yes, but only if the real proposal was in a haunted house on Halloween." The pair met in at a concert park 2024, and although Amy didn't feel an initial spark, he convinced her to go on a date with him. They've been in love ever since. Amy and Brian have faced their fair share of challenges in their short time together, including an arrest and her own family's concerns they were moving too fast. Amy is currently enjoying the throes of her romance with Brian and are even thinking about having kids together. TikTok at Amy Halterman 87. But Amy didn't see things the same way with the 37-year-old telling cameras, "We're moving so fast, but it just makes sense." Things seem to be going so well with the new man in Amy's life that they're even talking about potentially having another baby. Amy's relationship with Michael started long before her life as a reality star, with the pair meeting in high school in the 2000s. The high school sweethearts didn't marry until 2019, where fans got a front row seat at their wedding during the season 1 of the show. After tying the knot, they welcomed 2 sons, Gage in November 2020 and Glenn in July 2022. The pair called it quits the following year, with them separating in February 2023 and finalizing their divorce in September 2023. Their split was documented during the show, with both noting parenting and communication as reasons for the deterioration of their marriage. In November 2023, she took to social media to share that she was in a relationship with then-boyfriend Tony Rogers. A collection of photos showed the pair were smitten with each other and that Tony was stepping up to the role of stepfather to Gage and Glenn. But by New Year 2024, Amy revealed she and Tony had split. Again taking to TikTok, Amy posted a sad selfie with a countdown clock and expressed her devastation to her fans. "Broken heart on New Year's Eve, single for the new year though," she wrote at the time. In February 2024, rumors swirled that Amy was dating another man named Kevin when she posted a video tribute to him on Valentine's Day. It appeared their relationship was over shortly after it began, and Amy clarified her relationship status by sharing she was single as a Pringle but not ready to mingle. After coming out as pansexual, Tammy revealed she was no longer interested in dating men, although she was unsure how her family would react to being involved with a woman. Season 7 of 1000 LB Sisters has lifted the lid on Tammy's relationship with girlfriend Andrea. In fact, cameras filmed the moment they went on their first ever date at a bowling alley. Andrea explained their first meeting. Tammy and I met on a dating app. I had just got on there. I wasn't on there very long. I saw her and she saw me and we just started talking, and it's been like every day since.